2Mex Cinema. My name is Kill C. Ray. That's my G. Parker Edison. We're back once again, man. Hey, man, what is this? What is this demeanor that you have here? What is this? I'm not understanding.
This is my new studio energy.
Okay. What? Explain it. What is it?
Well, we hooked up with the Finest City Entertainment.
True that.
And then we moved to this whole new space. So we got this whole new interaction. So this my, I'm just trying out different vibes.
Oh, you're bringing your energy down, like to kind of balance it out.
Just because it's so spectacular the way it's all set up here.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Not yet?
No, man. I like Party Parker.
I mean...
Party Parker is the best Parker.
Have we heard any music yet, though?
That's true.
Give me a little bit. I want more about...
You got something lined up?
Oh, yeah. I got some hitters. You got some hitters?
I got hitters. We also got 60 East coming up in a little while. We're going to be talking Thought Fest. We're going to be talking the new music that he's coming out with. He just hooked up with J57. They have a group now. What?
Why didn't you say that sooner? I got excited.
Well, I just saw your demeanor and I was like, well, I guess that's the way we're rolling today.
All right, guys.
But we can play some music. I want to get into some music right away. I tell you this right now. One of our favorite things to do is find a bus driver 2Mex song that we haven't played. And I thought I found one.
You got one?
Yeah. Let me look for this thing real quick here. How's that chat room looking too, by the way? Shout out to Melly and Mike Mackey, Fale. They're all in the producer's room.
Always.
OG Hip Hop Eddie's right in front of us. You can't see him though, because he might have the vid.
Brand new.
Did you know that he went and got his second shot and it put him out?
That's what it does.
He was out of it yesterday.
That's what it does. Be healthy, you cats. Do what you got to do.
Do you have it?
I do. I got both my shots.
I don't have it yet, man.
Team Pfizer.
Did you? And nothing happened to you?
I mean, I was out of whack a couple days, the second shot, but...
So that happened to you too?
A little sleepy, but nothing I couldn't have worked through.
Oh, see, Eddie said it was like a hangover, like a really, really bad hangover. He said it felt like that.
I believe that. Do you know?
All right, so look at, I got this 2Mex bus driver. Where is it? You got to tell me if we put this one, Walking Dead. Have we played that?
Let me get a look.
Because I filtered it by the most plays.
I don't think so.
Yeah, let's play it.
All right.
Yo, bus driver 2Mex, Walking Dead. Let's crack this off, yeah? Should we do this?
Already.
Shout out to the chat room, man. But Salad, it's not a name that you should shout out openly, but we don't care. Right, we never play this.
Never.
It took many days and many nights. Every praise from plenty mics to everybody from any haze to gentlemen and empires of individuals of the tendency to bite. The residency I fight with a infrared scout, and then the gingerbread gets out with cyanide. Watch you by beside your hellboys in the midst of afterlife. I'll be at the reception desk, sketching on flesh my perceptions of death. It's so often said, how do the walking dead come off the head? It's so often said.
Shout out to Flo. SD, stand up.
Medicine 1111, I hear you.
Because you never rooted for the TikTok or
we are working on getting Bus Driver in the studio. It's a goal of ours, yes.
Competitive field and my dying hand and edited reel. All my failed attempt at a pop crossover was dropped in October, but became successful due to my cruising into the rapper step hole. Yes, I'm a Tupac shock absorber. Is it because we seek atonement? Feed the homeless, keep microphones rent, and know the difference between smell the victory and the cheap cologne sit. Acoustic of computer geeks, food to eat.
I have so many questions for him. I have so many questions.
They all come to your mind.
When I hear him. And I feel like there's something about him that's weird enough to like make songs with 2Mex. Like that's why they've made so many songs together.
Makes sense.
Maybe they don't even know it. We need to let them know.
Los Angeles anti-American, Anakin, arrogant as a mannequin. I'm the ammo in an animal, or in a mammal, the mammal.
Wow, he sounds young.
The stamina, the snapshot like a camera of Mexican descendants holding camera to Mexican single flow, then a panorama bandana, alien antenna under alias nurture the next Mandela. Mexican mariposa, música maravillosa como mi gente, no hay otra, pásame la mota, súbete a mi moto, nosotros somos nosotros, no somos como los otros, both languages are fake as fuck, entangled as the music stuck, angle that makes your crew duck as accurate as an aqueduct.
This is the time we spent in project flow and good life. Ha! This is because of when all the fascist dictators treat your crew like a class of 6th graders and I'm a harassment instigator of Project Cloud.
I think Alex had like an A bar on
with a
that.
magnet on the refrigerator. Your gangsters stupid windbreaker. Or is it because I'm an afterlifer? Fighting for the breakers, DJs and craft writers and serving whack fighters? Or is it because I'm a car babe, never meant to taste the marmalade, but a stargaze from a bar cage and live life the hard way? Or is it because I write existential thought with a pencil on cloth and a mental sloth and transmaster perspective of floss? Or is it because I walk the dirt roads with a phantom and so my church clothes for a hand chum?
Yeah. Yo, that was Bus Driver. Welcome to the Afterlife.
Yeah, buddy.
Featuring 2Mex.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy, man. Yo, so let me ask you this, man. We're gonna talk to 60 when he comes up about like his history with 2Mex and like what he initially thought when he first heard him. What did you first think? Like when you first thought?
When I first started hearing 2Mex, I didn't know who he was, and I had this thing at that time where I didn't care. I don't care what you're doing. I don't take you seriously until I hear 4 or 5 times. I organically hear you. It didn't take long before that happened. So, yeah.
And when you first heard it, were you like, "This is odd"? Because you have like you like to get out of the pocket in your styles.
I do, and I probably heard it around the time it's like E equals MC squared with Key Cool and Rhapmatic and all those kids, Mean Green, Voodoo, Elemento, Rascast, all those kids were all kind of doing that.
Yeah, and they're all kind of out of the pocket.
Yeah. And so they were all together. And so I didn't know what to think. I just kind of kept it open to be like, oh, he's with them. Let's see what happens. That's definitely what I thought. Let's see what happens.
And then did you, at the time, let me ask you this, because this is cool that we can ask this, is that, did you think, thank you, producer Eddie, hooking up my computer, because I forgot to plug in my computer. Did you think that you'd be friends with him at this point?
No.
Just no part of you thought that would happen.
No, but there was a bigger division in my mind between what was happening in LA and what was happening in San Diego.
Yeah. Like how would you be?
I didn't see the ties at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What song do you got coming up, man?
Ooh, I got Do Make Say Think, and it's off of the Pangea album by the Visionaries.
So tell me the name of it again.
Do Make Say Think.
Ooh,
yeah, man. Do Make. Pangea is one of my favorites because it's one of the records where the Visionaries are like, they're still in that boom bap backpack pocket. And I really dig the production style of this. And I like how they gel together as well.
Is this it? Visionaries, you said, right?
Yes, sir. Off their Pangea album.
Here it is.
Yeah, buddy.
I found it. Shout out to La Blanconseri who posted this.
Yeah. Be kind to your neighbor, drink water, eat food, do the right thing.
All right, let's peep it out. I kind of already like it.
Man, they're in their bag on this one. I think we got a hot little lineup already. I feel it happening.
Yeah.
Do the things that we have to do to make the music that makes the people say we have something to say, so we think for ourselves and not you. So we do the things that we have to do to make the music that makes the people say we have something to say.
We got 60 East coming up at 6:30.
So we beautiful, mutable, suitable mind, bruisable, usable, musical find. Amelia, Hear heart, there's millions of people out there that I care about. Just reach me on the
You know what we gotta do, right?
and teach
Gotta
me.
bring that back with
Yo, that's a fire track.
man.
Visionaries. Do make, say, think. Off the
Man.
Pangea record. Let's go.
The things that we have to do to make the music that makes the people say we have something to say, so we think for ourselves and not you. So we do the things that we have to do.
Yo, everybody in the chat room, let us know where you're tuning in from. Throw your cities in the chat room. Let's go. 2Mex Cinema, platformcollection.com.
So we beautiful, mutable, suitable mind, bruisable, usable, musical find. Amelia, Earhart, there's millions of people out there that I care about. Just reach me on America offline and teach me how the miracles cross time. I am your disciple. I print my prayers in circles and spin them in cycles. Remember that God is in you, but remember that God isn't you. Create new ways to sing in peace. Do make, say, think at least.
Increase the odds. See past the facades and cover the frauds, but not robots. Anti-brainwash. My shit's to get fit. Fight for every inch. The world is metrics. And metrics set trips hood to country. A small percentage get rich and ugly. I'd rather live
Yeah, they have a
humbly,
whole
knowing
chemistry,
above me
man.
is the most magnificent view. So I choose to do
The things that we have to do to make the music that makes the people say we have something to say, so we think for ourselves and not you. So we do the things that we have to do to make the music that makes the people say we have something to say, so we think for ourselves and not you. So
It's theatric, the way we act on it. Turn out the playhouse with a megasonic. Can't ignore the cornerstone. We work for ours, even though there's more to loan. Been here to stay, even though I left. Who would have thought non-violence was a threat? With all this
That
head
beat
change, I'll
slaps,
never
though,
be
man.
a debt. On your marks, get set. Love is what we let.
No sweat, how do you think we got here? Love don't quit when it's spit all ears. Years gone by, every task close the gap. Tap your brain with beats to remind you where we at. For every life we touch, the lines we change. So simple and plain, parade life in the pain. It's never the same, that's the beauty of this. At harm's way, still hate with the wrist. Disrespect us, nah, respect the rush. We must and push forward, destined is us. Each of us in trust, strength and rally. Definitely waves, vision from Cali.
Duality's only a gateway, but what a great way to make amends. Not to say that they who think us
Yeah, they
against
seem-
standing
they sound
and defending the
hungry
unity
as
of all.
fuck.
If we settle for the fall with the throng, and if we don't
pushing each
belong,
other out the
then
way
in here
and
with a
getting
golden opportunity to ask the moon when she's full. Plant a kiss on the lunacy, pull goddess on the oceans. We gotta make the waves rethink the notion. Second that emotion, the smoking sections open in a glow, cause the earth's included in the hydro. Crystallized bioluminescence, directing the light flow.
do the things that we have to do to make
Yes,
the
yes,
music
y'all.
that makes the people
La
say
Fuente's in the
we have
house.
something to say, so
Escondido's in the
we
house.
think for ourselves and not you.
IE, stand up. Boyle Heights, Riverside, California, Palm Springs, Inglewood. We in here. San Diego, stand up. Let's go.
We in Boyle Heights. I would have dressed nicer if I'd have knew.
If you knew you were going to be in Boyle Heights.
Man, listen.
Yeah, you could get invited to a quinceañera or some shit and you ain't going to be ready.
Why don't you ever tell me, B?
I know, my bad, bud. My bad. I like it. That was a good pick, man.
Psh, we trading them off, man. We trading them off.
We trading them off.
Can I tell the chat room to start tossing us suggestions now
Yes.
for stuff they want to hear, and we'll
Yes.
get to them in a minute. Not yet. Not
Yes.
yet.
Yes.
Yeah. Chat room, give us some of that heat. Toss some suggestions that you want to hear in there. We're not gonna play them yet. Not yet, because we already got some stuff you got to hear about before you get to hear the stuff that you want to hear.
Right. Right. And we got the homie 60 East. If you guys don't know who 60 East is, please do your homework. He is the founder of the Happiness of Pursuit Festival, the honestly the premier indie hip hop festival out right now.
I know about it.
And they're making a comeback. They're coming back after a year off because of COVID.
Right.
They're officially coming back very soon. Hopefully 60 will be able to kind of hint to when that date will be, but it's coming very soon from what I hear. Also, he's got a bunch of music coming out. And he's got a group right now with J57, producer J57. and 60 made a group. We're going to let him talk about that a little bit, and also he's going to tell us his first meetings with 2Mex and how that kind of came about, how he got influenced. So I'm gonna jump into one of his songs. This is one of my favorite songs right now from 60. He did. He shoots a lot with the homie Wacko. Do you know Wacko? You remember Wacko?
I think I do. I do.
Wacko Films is one of his main collaborators.
I wonder if this is the video I think it's going to be.
I think he shoots almost all of his videos, but I know for a fact that I really love this song called Invincible.
Okay.
He just came out with it. This is what, remember how we were talking right now about hearing the Visionaries and they sound hungry? This is what 60 sounds like in this song. You're like, oh, okay. He's on one right now.
Okay.
So we're going to play, this is 60 East, Invincible. And then we'll be back after this with 60 East on the show, man. Stay tuned. IE, stand up, please, for your boy 60 East.
Yo, Southern Essential, the bars are essential. Valleys and peaks ain't even reach my potential. When you the best in the league, dog, others resent you. Bars getting ugly, this the evil that men do. Listen, pages past any level that you think I'm on. Life moving fast, so my terms gotta think I'm long. Now they sing along to my songs like they dead wrong. Love me a smart girl, they always keep their head strong. This the wave, soon as Surf got his chef on. Alpha Power smoking the same lemons methon. Y'all shit stepped on, this that raw brick. Sicker than a soft lick, shitting on your top list. Shoplift the spotlight from your soft click. Off the God's gift, lungs black as a goth chick. All you rappers whack over beats, you getting drop kick. Flyer than a cockpit, your bar sounding drop shit. Yo, not just the face of the brand, I'm the product. In case you ain't know, I'm a motherfucking problem. Ain't nobody hungrier than the people at the bottom. A hero in my city like Batman in Gotham. Nah, I'm not them, weapon is a hot pen. When ill with the word, sick of where them thoughts stem. They say he a gem, talent starting to ascend him to the status of a legend. I ain't got to pretend now. Fitted down in mass before the pandemic. Said the savage in our blood, guess it's still in my genetics. I ain't here for the credit, all settle for the cash flow. Can't catch the bars, couldn't handle the class load. I'm invincible, weeded and undefeated. I'm the best in my league, I ain't gotta repeat it. All you other rappers' names is getting deleted from the scene on the screen. I'm the West best secret. 60.
Yeah. 60 East, man. Invincible.
That's fire.
Fire, right?
Yeah, man.
Fire. Yo, let's get the homie on, man.
Let's do it right now.
60 East, man. Welcome. Dude, first of all, big shout out to the homie Fale back in the producer room. Because it's the first time we're actually doing this, man. Like, this is the first time we got somebody up on this big screen back here. You're the very first one. So shout out to you, 60, man. Welcome to the show, man. What's going on with you?
What up? What up? This shit is dope, man.
Yeah, man.
This look official.
That's right. Yo, man, you got a bunch of music out. Tell us about the project with J57 and how that came about. Because that shit, to me, it came out of nowhere. I was like, whoa, what was this? When were you sitting on this? How did that even come about? And talk about working with J57 for this project.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Like, we have a mutual friend. I had spoke at CSUN, Cal State University of Northridge.
Yeah.
And I was speaking, like, I spoke like at a hip-hop class or whatever. And one of the kids, he's not a kid. He's like, he's older or whatever. But he was in the class, and, he just ended up following me. And, like, we just ended up, keeping a relationship or rapport ever since then. And fast forward, like, 5 years, and now he's a J57's assistant. So he had always kind of just been telling us, like, keeping me updated with what Jay's got going on or whatever. And then one day I just kind of reached out to him and was like, "Yo, what's the deal with Jay? Like maybe see if you could hook us up, like see what's going on." Like I didn't know if J57 had any idea who I was, so I was just kind of like, "Yo, let him know I'm trying to reach out and if we could do anything." So then he hit him up and he was like, "Yo, my boy 60 East wants to holla at you," and he was like, "Oh, I know 60. Like I guess he had seen a video that I did with Sky Zoo, and it had came out on two Dope Boys, and I guess two Dope Boys posted it on Twitter, and he had seen it, and that was his first like recollection of me or whatever, and I guess he had seen me perform at an A3C event, and he was familiar with me, and he was just like, "Yo, I know who you are, man." We just basically set up a phone call and we spoke about doing some music, and we're like, "Yeah, let's get it." And he sent me some beats, and I hadn't recorded anything. I was just writing to him or whatever, and then he hit me up one day and invited me to New York because they were shooting a music video for their single for the JMO Gang album, his group with Raz Kass and El Gant. So they were shooting a music video in New York with a DJ Premier and Atmosphere, and he was like, "Yo, I'm going to be in New York for a couple of days. If you want to get up in the studio, slide through, and, you can hop up in the video, and, we could just build or whatever." So I was like, "Yo, it sounds like a plan to me, man." So I head out to New York, and we were in the studio together one day, and we were just cooking up or whatever. And then the next day, we shot the video. But, I mean, this was 2019, I believe.
Wow. Okay, and the group officially is called 657, which is super dope. Was it your goal to, because I know you have like a history of working with like one producer putting out a project, and then moving on to another producer and so on and so on. Occasionally you'll drop some loosies in there, but for the most part, you've always told me you really like working with one single producer. Was J57 one of those ones that was just on the list, or was it more of like the opportunity happened and it was right?
Nah, like I had known who he was, but like he wasn't necessarily on my list of like people that like, "Oh, I'm trying to like work with Primo or Alchemist," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He wasn't on the list, but I wasn't opposed. Yeah, when it was just kind of the opportunity presenting itself, and it was like, "Yo, this kind of makes sense," and it was kind of a surprise to me because he's a few levels up. Yeah. And for him, like, to know who I was and just to want to build organically was super dope. Like, dude, he's a super cool cat.
Right. And it's not like that had to feel good too, because he's not in a position where like he has to do that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like he's obviously has work. So for him to like, and then attach his name next to yours as a group, that had to feel good too, man. Right.
Yeah, that was something like we definitely didn't plan. It was just kind of like when we were in the lab together, I think somebody said it. Somebody was just like, no, actually, we had, I think we had posted something like an interview or like a photo of us together. And then somebody on Twitter, on my Twitter, was just like, "Yo, when the 60 meets the 57 freeways." And I was like, "Yo, I didn't even think about that." And then it was like 60, 57, and I was trying to figure out the connection, and it was like 60, 57. It just made perfect sense.
Yeah, yeah, that's fire, man. I'll tell you this: everything that you put out, man, I'm a big fan of. I'm also a fan of this movement that you've been able to put together. I know from the jump, you've always been one of those artists who likes to create opportunities for other artists. You feel like it was done for you in the past. I know Murs with Paid Dues, there's a whole story attached to that. You went on a big run to get yourself on Paid Dues. You have a lot of mentors in the game that really focus on giving back to the community. With Thought Fest, I feel like it's your version of doing that. It's your version of giving people back. And it's kind of like this new thing, especially in the hip hop indie world. It's hard to get what Thought Fest is. Like, it's hard to make one of those, to have a really great indie festival that when it's booked, that the bookers care about the music. Can you tell us anything about Thought Fest coming up? What we can expect? You said that you guys were planning to come back. Is that for sure? Is Thought Fest coming back for sure? The people in the chat room are asking.
Yeah, for damn sure. We all went through it last year. It wasn't like we were the only ones that had to postpone or cancel the show. Everybody from Coachella to, Rolling Loud, all the biggest festivals in the world all had to do the same thing. So we're all in the same boat. And it was just basically having to regroup and keep in contact with all the artists, make sure the artist was just kind of knew that was going on the whole time. So we were trying to do the show in April. We were being optimistic that things would have been opened up by then, but it wasn't. So we ended up just pushing it back to October. But we're lit for October 2nd. That's the date.
Boom. There it is.
October 2nd.
October 2nd. You guys asked in the chat room. Thought Fest is coming back for sure. October 2nd. And all the lineup is who, 60? I'm just kidding. I know you can't. But
a whole different
can
show.
you give us anybody? Is there anything? Or when will we hear? When will we hear a roundabout who's on?
Good one.
Soon. Hopefully in the next few weeks. Definitely before. I don't know. Wait, what's the official date? Summer starts.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
Well,
know.
no.
But
I feel like it's
hopefully
September.
okay, yeah. So, but before summer, hopefully.
Okay, man, that's super dope. I'm excited. There, you guys heard it first, October 2nd, right?
Yep.
Man, the Happiness of Pursuit Festival. Get your tickets as soon as that shit goes on sale because they sell quick.
Absolutely.
It gets super packed.
Absolutely.
And then, guys, it's going to be really cool to. I bet you guys could already start kind of like throwing up who you guys want to see on that stage, who you're guessing is going to be on that stage. I'm not gonna lie, Parker. I might have seen a list or two, but I can't. I'm sworn to secrecy, man.
I tell you this: if it was up to me, some people I wish I could see live.
Yeah.
I wish I could see Blueprint on a stage.
Yeah. You'd like to see that?
I wish I could see Griselda.
Oh wait, they were already all on.
They've already been there.
Yeah, man.
We've had Blueprint and Griselda.
Oh,
that's right. Because
All right.
why? Because who are we?
I mean,
We're the Happiness to Pursue Festival.
that's that though. I see it.
We play with you, man. Yo, man, I'm excited for it. I love, especially guys, if you're just into like really discovering acts as well. I think that's one of the dopest things that happens at Thought Fest. I hear it every year. People discover new acts. We were running the second stage the last Thought Fest. And I can tell you this: Satire, who has since blown up even more since then, blew up our second stage. And at that time, people were really starting to give him his due and take notice. So
Right.
it feels like Dirty Birdie absolutely demolished.
Someone recently, and he saw the lineup, some of the lineup, and he said this is our most diverse lineup and our best lineup yet.
From
That
Murs. Murs said that.
yeah, that was a super dope cosign, and like we only added names from there. And then I feel
Wow.
like add to the diversity and to the dopeness.
Oh, yeah, it's
But,
about to be
yeah,
crazy.
I'm here for
We're
it.
definitely keeping the spirit of trying to get as many branches of the hip hop tree on one show. You know what I mean?
That's dope, man. And then you just
But,
did
I mean,
a pop-up, right?
My bad. I was gonna say, to be honest,
Yeah.
there is kind of a vibe to this show though. Like when you see the lineup and like a handful of names, you're gonna be like, oh, okay.
That's dope, man. Yeah, man. I think that it's you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. One of the things I'm looking forward to this Thought Fest is you usually do a 60 East and Friends performance. I can only imagine what you're planning for this season. So that's always a highlight for me because you usually bring out some crazy guests. You got some things in mind already, or is your mind already there? Are you already thinking about your performance at Thought Fest?
Yeah, yeah, I've been playing with different ideas, but one of the cool things about that is usually the week of the show, like I'll look around and see who's in town, like because a lot of my friends are touring artists, so I'll see like, oh, so and so's in town on tour doing press, or they just happen to be shooting a music video in Cali or whatever. So it's kind of like I could reach out and be like, yo, slide through to the festival real quick, you know?
That's dope, man.
So I try to keep that window open, but yeah, I definitely have a couple people in mind for that special guest slot.
Those
Sick.
last minute surprises, man. There might be some of those. That's why you should get their tickets ASAP.
ASAP, man. Yeah, and there will definitely be surprises. There always is. Crazy stuff always happens. And plus, I think Thought Fest is getting kind of known for having moments too. There were like moments. I if you guys missed the Griselda performance, I mean, Benny the Butcher was in tears. Like people were like moved by just the vibe of the whole event. Yeah. So guys, if you don't know already, follow Thought Fest, THOP Fest, and Thought Fest, and you'll find out all the information. 60. Before you go, man, and we're gonna play this 65-7 Don't Stop video coming up. But before we do that, you're on Tumex Cinema. Shout out to Tumex. What is your earliest memories of Tumex?
Man, I'm glad I got to come on here and speak on this because I've been wanting to like post about it or just speak out loud about it in general. But I mean, Tumex was one of the first OGs in the game to recognize my crew, First Dirt. I believe it was before or like right after we had gotten on Paid Dues. Tumex actually put us on like our two biggest LA shows. He had put us on the Word Murder Festival with Blue and Cage, and then he had put us on the Good Intentions show, which had
that was the wheel,
LA
right? Was that the wheel?
Yeah,
yeah, the spinning the wheel one.
The Robots, LA Symphony, Micah 9. I got the flyer right here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. But yeah. So he had put us on our first shows, and then I remember him, like I had watched the interview, and people were asking him like, "Yo, who do you think is dope or coming up, whatever, right now?" And he was just like, "Yo, I think First Dirt is dope." And like we didn't even really know each other, you know what I mean? He was just kind of like, "Yo, I'm watching these dudes." He's like, "I don't even know who they are, but they're just out here putting in work, performing everywhere." He just kind of bigged us up in the interview, and shortly after that, he hit me up and he was like, "Yo, I want to book you guys on this show." And yeah, he, like I said, he was aside from Murs, he was like the first OG in the game to like reach out, show love, and then end up booking us a couple times.
That's dope, man. And
like,
it's one of the reasons.
Before that, I was always a fan of him too. You know what I mean? Just growing up, going to Pay Dues and Rock the Bells and all these events, I'd always see him and just be like, "Yo," like, especially him being Mexican in the game. You know what I mean? I always like, oh, if he can make it that far, you know what I mean? I could do it too.
Yeah, man.
So like, get that tight to get that love eventually. Like it really came full circle, and I've always been really appreciative of dude.
That's awesome, man. And I love the fact that you got an opportunity to do that on his show. Like that's what we're doing here with Tumex Cinema. Parker and I believe that there's so many layers, especially that we've gotten to know like personally, that people still don't know like how much like Tumex has bled for this shit.
True.
You know what I mean? And a lot of that is with him, how he's, I mean, we're example of that. We're on this show right now because he's giving back to us. Like he's like, he thinks that we should have a show. He gave us a show. Here's your show. So yeah, I think that's really dope. It's what we want to do with Tumex TV. We really want to make it a platform for artists like yourself who are doing huge things and doing things for the community. And plus the fact that it seems like someone like Tumex, someone like 60E, someone like a Parker Edison, you guys are all kind of cut from like the same cloth. And I think it's dope that we can give each other voices like this, man. So thank you so much, dude, for coming on the show. I hit him up last minute, guys, to come on, and he was like, "Dude, I got you." And shout out to Fale for making this all happen, by the way.
Always Finest City Entertainment.
Yo, set this up real quick. 65-7 Don't Stop. Tell us a little bit about the song, and we're going to play this.
Yeah, well, like I said, when we were in New York working on this music, we recorded 2 songs. This was the one that we kept from that session. And yeah, I just remember Jay, like in the studio, telling me, he was like, "Yo, maybe you should rap like this." Like he told me to kind of rap like I'm whispering. And yeah, I think it came out super dope. Shout out to Jake Palumbo out there in New York. We were at his studio. He mixed and mastered everything. And yeah, we shot this music video out there in Venice Beach. And we made sure we try to capture like, you know, angles of the boardwalk that had never really been seen, you know what I mean? So like the performance shots, that's what we try to do with that. And then, you know, we gave the B-roll of Venice, but for the performance shots, we try to use like certain angles that people haven't really used before, as played out as that spot is, you know.
I hear you, brother. Dude, thank you so much for coming on, man. We'll talk soon, guys. Thought Fest 60 East 909, right? Because somebody hacked your Instagram. Let people know that right now.
Oh yeah, so my Instagram at 60 East is hacked. You can't even go to that page anymore. It's just like a block page, but the account is still like there, but it's just a different name or whatever. But I said fuck it, man, and just kept it moving. I wasn't gonna wait for Instagram or anybody to try to fix it. Like we ain't got time to waste like that. So follow the new page at 60 East 909. If you're a hacker and know how to get Instagram pages back, let me know.
Oh, there's probably some in the chat room. Trust me, dude. 60
Yeah,
East.
I need it. I'm looking for a hacker.
There it is, dude. 60 East 909, man. Thank you so much, dude. We'll talk to you soon, bro.
All right, fam. Peace.
Yo, that's the homie 60 East, man. Fale, we're going to get into one of his videos right now. It's 657 Don't Stop. This is, again, 60 East and J57. So...
Done in New York, man.
Yeah. They recorded in New York, recorded the video in Venice Beach. Talk about bringing the coast together,
That's
right?
the flex, huh? Man?
Let's go, man. 65.7, Don't Stop.
Look, y'all. One of the best, hands down. Nowadays, people running up with their hands out. Fuck your man's bout. Y'all need to fall back. Still carry razor blades in my ball cap. Y'all got me fucked up. Think I'm working for free. I got a daughter to feed that just started in pre. I'm not a martyr, I'm an artist, never charted defeat. I got heart from the streets, no surrender or retreat. The cream always rises, rest get weeded out. Road to success, these other cats took the scenic route. Now I'm focused more than ever, man. Trying to dodge the rain forecast from the weatherman. Yeah, no, I'm following my dreams. I ride my own wave, ain't worried about the streams. Dudes miss they train while I'm steady catching steam. I did it on my own, I ain't never need a team. Let's go. Money the root of all evil. We all know all men ain't created equal. Puffin' on the diesel, home posted with my people. First album a classic, fans still waiting for the sequel. Yeah, know this shit is all planned out. Kid known to deliver, I ain't never let the fans down. Yeah, and respect to my OGs in the stew with dudes I've been bumping since 03. Yeah, now they text me when I'm landing. Shooting on their cannons when they see a brother jamming. Ain't nobody better, dead a rapper where he's standing. I'm a household name, now they recognize the branding. Yeah, I see the hate going around from my peers, it's clear we ain't near to slowing down. They throwing shade crazy while we making moves daily. Got no time to play, now it's fuck you, pay me.
65.7. That's J57 60 East, man. Thought Fest is coming up, y'all. You need to get those tickets. Shout out to Waco Films. Man, what you think, man?
Fire.
What you think about the 60 East movement?
That one slaps. That
Yeah.
one slaps.
What do you think about what are your feelings on Thought Fest? You
It's a
like
vibe.
it? You see it growing? What's going on?
It's a vibe. It's not huge. It's not huge, and that works in its favor because you get to have these much more intimate shows, these much more intimate experiences with these artists that do play huger stages.
That's true. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm a big fan of that. I think that's really fly.
Oh man, you onto something too. Did you see the list too?
I mean,
did you see who's booked? Because you're saying some stuff, man.
I try to.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Huge fan.
I think it's dope, man. I think it's really cool to watch 60 grow into like the artist that he's become. You know, I think it's dope to see Thought Fest become what it's become. That from what I know, we'll be working the main stage this year. Platform Collection team will be there. So please, if you guys are at Thought Fest, come over, see us. All of us will be there. Gene Float, Mike Mackey, Parker, Edison, OG Hip Hop Eddie, Melly, 7 Octobers, myself, Kill C Ray. We're all going to be in the house at Thought Fest. And make sure you guys come over to the Platform Collection booth.
Yay.
We're going to go up this year at our booth.
Booth?
We got to go up.
I'm with it.
Like crazy. What's the chat room saying? We have some requests? We got about 30 minutes more of the show.
Stuff is happening. People are making requests.
People are talking about NFTs. You're not there yet, right? With the NFTs?
I am. I'm familiar.
You're looking into it, yeah?
Well, I'll tell you this. This is my philosophy on it today. When people are like, yo, I'm making X amount of money, I'm like, yo, go buy me a cheeseburger. That's it.
Cool.
I don't know anyone yet who's like, yeah, let me take this NFT and buy you this cheeseburger.
Got you. Because a lot of people are keeping them in the space, the money in the space. You want to see it cash out.
That's what I want to see. I haven't seen anyone be successful just yet on the cash side.
I think Long Hair in the chat room, I think he knows what's up. I'm trying to get my wax wallet, Long Hair. Let me know. Put us up on game.
Can we get a couple? Can we get a couple sent to us? If you balling like that, if it's happening. I need a wax wallet.
Dude, you know what we need to get is 2Mex is founding, him and AWOL1 and their collective are founding the Saviors of Underground Hip Hop NFT playing cards. Our collectible cards, I mean. So
I remember him saying this.
Yeah, dude. They're going to be a limited edition cards.
Yeah.
And this is only the first series, so they're going to go through. Basically, this is for the heads. Like this is for people who know legends of underground hip hop. And for them to be like immortalized in this way that's super dope. And all the artists are getting kickbacks off all the cards. So,
and I'm a fan of NFTs. If the people are being like, yo, I'm doing this because I want memorabilia, I want merch. If
the
you're
collector
there
aspect.
For that, I'm there
not
for that.
I want to control the thing.
Nah, that part doesn't. That's that real.
I'm with you on that one.
Martin Shkreli.
Martin Shkreli?
Because that's where it started, right? Wu-Tang had the first NFT.
Oh, that's
with
the dude?
That's him who bought the Wu-Tang record. And it's just the one copy. I'm like, that has to be the NFT before anyone else.
Yeah. That's definitely, it's all connected.
Yeah. So,
I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping that people, like the real dope thing I like about it the most is if you do it correctly, the artist can continue to get paid off of their services for as long as that piece of art is alive.
I'm a fan of that.
Me too. I'm a big fan of that. Because I mean, how many times have you and I had conversations about like, man, whatever happened to so and so? Oh man, he just went broke. Like it was hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or people stole his music and like he couldn't do nothing about it.
And whole careers won't mean anything like on Wild Pitch or EMI because you can't go back and get those products. So having NFTs, they make a tangible place these people can exist.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan.
All right. Chat room. You guys, man, they're going off in there. They're putting people up on game. I see Hip Hop Eddie's in there trying to get financial advice.
Cats is talking about the shapeshifters in there. We got a few suggestions, but I got a couple too. So you know.
Okay, let's get one of theirs, and then we'll come back and get yours.
All right. Okay. I'm jumping in there right now, and I'm seeing one. They are talking about the Secret Saviors. I'm looking for more. I'm going back in there. The thread, it's deep. It's deep.
While he's looking, by the way, make sure you guys check us out here on 2Mex TV Sundays at 7 p.m. for Chris Sees the Internet. Myself, it's Mike Mackey, and OG Hip Hop Eddie. We're doing good on there now, man. I think they know what Chris Sees the Internet is finally.
They should. Y'all been at it steady.
It's a weird thing, but it exists.
Now they know what to expect.
They know what to expect. Oh, you got one?
You know what? I can't find one.
Okay, give me one of yours.
Let me get. I want the Origin, which is actually 60 East and Blue. That's what I want. That's one of my joints. I'm also there for that. That one is like I'm there for Sleep Talk 2, which is 60 East and Afro, but one at a time.
Oh, I like that Afro one. Yeah, let's do this Blue. I love Blue though, man.
Yeah.
Blue's one of my favorite artists. Here's what I say about Blue. Blue's one of my favorite artists, even though like the catalog isn't that long that I actually listen to. It's a very small catalog, but I think he influenced like almost a generation of hip hop in the underground, right? And that people don't give it up to him enough.
I feel that way.
Yeah, but 60 East gave it up to him. So this is 60 East. This is the Origin featuring Blue. Let's go.
California. No, it's a place like no other. From the Golden Gate all the way down to the Southern. Know that we bang it, murder for your colors, rob for your chain. This the home of the hustlers. No, we stay swerving, blowing urban and suburban. Where you hit the corner and they ask you what the word is. Sipping lean, blowing perp, holding on my permit. Know you seen colors, dog, we lighting up the churches. Know the Vatos vicious with the lolos and switches. Home of bad bitches in the Power 106s. We to leave you speechless. Palm trees and beaches. Pieces on the wall, chucks, khakis and creases. Cutlass and caprices. Cadillac and Hollis. Home of Hollywood, can't nobody con us. Banging block, dog, this the way that they taught us. West Coast, state of mind, can't nobody stop us. From San Diego to the border of Oregon. It's California, y'all already knowing the origin. North to the south, we all holding king. So put your hands up for the Golden State. From San Diego to the border of Oregon. It's California, y'all already knowing the origin. South to the north, we all holding king. So put your hands up for the Golden State.
From out the golden, where everything we speak be flowing. Slow motion like it sit on the ocean. 6-4 and that's 6 in the morning. You know the pose don't want it on some who's that. Looking at my eye, no warning. Caught slipping with no warrant. So foreign, I was born in the foreign. For your info, informant. Get the fuck from in front, the funk. My pistol pump, lead like a pistol pump. Official shit dump. Philly twist blunt. Run the city with affiliates. I'm Diddy at the Trump, at the Hilton drunk. In the hills with the mills, get in Hollywood. Bread for deals, so what you want freedom. Well, you dumb if you ain't free, I tell my G, you dumb if you ain't a G, I'm the son. I shine, you just a daughter, you get Sergeant Slaughter like a deadbeat father. Word up.
San Diego to the border of Oregon. It's California, y'all already knowing the origin. North to the south, we all holding king. So put your hands up for the Golden State. From San Diego to the border of Oregon. It's California, y'all already knowing the origin. South to the north, we all holding king. So put your hands up for the Golden State.
60 giving love on up and down the coast.
Man,
Up and down the coastices.
the video alone. That is pro coast.
Coastices. Isn't that the plural?
Hostesses. Coastess.
Like hostesses.
Yeah.
Hostesses, coastesses.
Man, I'm not doing this with you.
What do you mean, man?
I'm not doing this.
I just you don't give it a chance is what it is. That's what I don't really understand. Shout out to Finest City Entertainment, by the way, putting this together for us. Tumex Cinema, we're here every other Wednesday. In case y'all didn't know, we are though.
All the
and
time.
then every Sunday we're on Chris Sees the Internet, 7 p.m. And then Tumex daily vlogs are coming back. In fact, Hip Hop Eddie, we're going up to Tumex's house, fixing up all his stuff so that he can vlog every day. Yeah, he's giving me a yes. He's giving me a thumbs up. We're gonna be there. You want to? Man, you can't go all yawning though.
I mean, I'm sleepy, but I want to go.
Dude, what's going on with the Parker Edison project? If you guys didn't know, Parker Edison has the #1 podcast in the world. From what I heard on the last stats, it was the #1 in the world.
I mean,
which is weird.
That's how I feel. I don't know if I might have been the one that said that.
Yeah, well, nonetheless, stats are stats. Stats.
That's what it's about.
But you got a show on KPBS, NPR, the Parker Edison project. They can find it anywhere, right?
All the time, anywhere. Stitcher, Apple, iTunes, all of it. And Mr. E93 Till Infinity actually just commented that interview with Micah 9 was dope. Did you know he was influenced by the Reverend Michael Beckwith, who's a huge leader in the New Thought Ancient Wisdom movement? No, I did not know that. For other people, go check out the episode of the PE Project. It's the newest episode with Micah 9 and find out all about it.
Oh, dude. I'll tell you this. I'm super proud to be a part of that, the Parker Edison Project movement. Guys, I'll tell you this for real. If you've been following Platform Collection for a long time, it's some of our best work. Go listen to the Parker Edison Project. Super proud of it. Especially, see if you guys can catch the mixtape vibe. I feel like there's a mixtape. I feel like that's what we're doing. We made a podcast that's like a mixtape vibe. By the way, I had never, ever heard. Did you know Chappelle just came out with a podcast? Have you heard it?
I haven't heard it yet.
Okay. We beat you, Chappelle. That's all I'm saying. Because I hear he's doing kind of a mixtape thing too. But anyways, you'll feel us. Parker Edison Project on Spotify. I'll tell you this: we had a very successful year with it, and hopefully you'll hear a season 2 coming up real soon. But we're gonna end the season really strong too, right?
Wildly strong.
Yeah, we got some stuff coming up that they
all
don't
up the
even
sleeves.
know. Woo.
Yeah,
because the interviews we do on the Parker Edison Project, you're only getting a portion. It's a small portion because we got to fit it into one show. But even the Micah 9 stuff, man, there was some stuff that he talked about.
Can't even say it here. We gotta wait.
Yeah, we can't say it here, but
Yeah.
we're gonna release it. We'll figure out a way to get it to y'all, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really, really dope. Okay, so do we need? Would you say we have a song ready?
We do.
Okay.
We got a suggestion. It is in the chat. It was
Love y'all,
Opium
chat, man.
Scorpion by OMD. Opium Scorpion.
Oh, that sounds crazy. OMD.
Opium Scorpion.
Opium Scorpion. Oh, don't want to expose that. I don't know how to spell.
They're not gonna know.
I'm not finding it. OMD. OMD. I don't know. I'm not finding it.
Okay.
Is it on his? Oh, maybe is it on Bandcamp? Ask him where it's at. Opium.
Okay. Well, y'all see us. Where's it at? Where is it at, Mr. E? Where's it at? The daggone song. I mean, and they are saying 60 East, Curtis King, and Afro Sleep Talk. People are mentioning that in the chat too.
Okay, let's see. Of Mexican descent. And then I'm gonna write in Scorpion.
And then Sun God Sons. Mike Mackey's always asking for Sun God Sons.
God no. What's wrong? Oh, here it is. Of Mexican descent. Opium Scorpion. I knew I would find it, y'all. Shut up, Mike Mackey. You
That was
don't know.
cold.
Always trying to sneak up in here. I haven't seen him in weeks, man. Have you seen Mike? I haven't seen him in a long time.
No, that
I heard
guy's
he's
always doing
missing.
something.
Of a scorpion, teleport quotes full of opium. With the warped corpse of a scorpion, teleport quotes full of opium. With the warped corpse of a scorpion, teleport quotes full of opium. With the warped corpse of a scorpion, teleport quotes full of opium. You know we'll die with the sirens, since before the firing while air breaks and ricochet the grim reaper's echo. Bodies fall and shot around as insects. Interactive archaeologists prefer pre-existence because of the question, not who we are or where do we come from, but who's next. The next layers in tomorrow's distance. Ramified children born in an attic, mother drug addict, nightmare screaming listen, and all of those who prophesize living government eyes. The bile of human extinction, laboratory experiment, mechanical parasites that monitor you from the inside out. If you talk out of line, then they'll shut your mouth. They'll play with your heart rate over satellite signals. Then hitmen will be hackers, and hackers politicians, and gangsters born again Christians. With the warped corpse of a scorpion, teleport quotes full of opium. With the warped corpse of a scorpion, teleport quotes full of opium. With the warped
It never
corpse
surprises
of a
me how they
scorpion,
always come up with a song we
teleport
haven't heard.
quotes full of
Like at least
opium.
once a
With
show,
the warped
someone
corpse
drops
of a
a song we haven't
scorpion,
heard.
teleport
impressive.
quotes full of
impressive.
opium. I drew a photo of myself finding faith. It was a pencil sketch. I knew on the download that this was a mental stretch. A fresh mesh of fiery flesh and the desire to live aware and perish. I wish I was unaware of the fairest. I wanna be where the air is, instead of a box of slaves with toxic waste. A venomous vine within a vaccinated base. React to a sedated face. He lean hides himself in a hated place. It's a blistering pace, a mysterious race against misery's ace. What do we write about? What do we walk about? Wrong again, what about? Ever seeing the end? Evil ceasing to sin, re-releasing the wind. Hand me the keys, it's time, let's do this again. Pieces of paper when the pen is disciplined. Memo, my friend. With the warped corpse of a scorpion, teleport quotes full of opium. With the warped corpse of a scorpion, teleport quotes full of opium. With the warped corpse of a scorpion, teleport quotes full of opium. With the warped corpse of a scorpion, teleport quotes full of opium.
He finds these weird pockets of sounds that just naturally go together.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I agree. I agree. I can tell a story a little bit about Q-Mex. Do you remember when we were at his house and he was letting us listen to ghostwriting songs for God before it was out?
Yep.
And that's also when we heard the Will.i.am song.
Yep.
But I remember hearing the ghostwriting songs for God and going, there was a moment when I was sitting there and I was hearing him rap. I forgot what song it was. Oh, I think it was the Goo Goo Gaga, Lady Gaga. And I was just like, Oh, he's something else.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's 2Mex is something. He's like an alien or some shit. Like there's an alien.
I believe.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, he's like you. That's why we all relate.
I mean, we all are, but he's extraordinary with it. Like he's in a space where I don't know people who make like this kind of the ping ponging of a sound.
Yeah.
Where it's like
Right.
and it's
Yes. Yeah.
It's such
And he's
a-
doing it lyrically.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's super interesting and he doesn't do it with the same words. He doesn't find like a crutch sound and keep doing that.
Yeah.
It's really unique.
Yeah, if anything, I'm trying to think. Does Alex have does 2Mex have a crutch as a rapper? Because almost every rapper has some sort of thing they fall. I don't know if he does. Maybe his like when he maybe
Yeah.
Usually it's
understand.
him like finding a breath and then he's right back in it. But word wise, verbally, I don't think I've ever heard him just fall back onto something.
And
in fact, I think it makes him mad if he does that.
It's pretty, and that's kind of the interesting thing is he does that in this way, and he always finds an interesting place, and he finds a pocket in the beat that's usually very unique to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not happy with just sitting on just writing it. Like he's got to kind of battle with the beat a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
he
in
likes
there, and then he backs himself into a corner, and then he gets himself out. If you don't write raps, you don't understand anything that we're talking about right now. Like, you
But
gotta
it's a
really
good
be in there.
insight. I mean, it's good insight for people who just want to understand that kind of stuff. One day I'm gonna get him to play. He showed me a song years ago, and he called it like the worst song ever. And it is literally, I want to say it's him. Maybe Bus Driver's on it again. Ironically, of course, it would be this guy, those two thinking of it. But it was basically a song where it was just the most annoying, screechy beat and the most annoying, simplistic lyrics that went on for like 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
And they put it out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to play 15 minutes of it, but I want to bring in like a 30-second snippet so y'all in the chat room can hear it because it was just like, wow. And he was just on some like, I just want to do it.
Follow, there's a camera right there.
Yeah, that's the camera right there.
I have nothing to do with this. I have nothing to do with this.
I'm bringing it in. You guys need to hear this shit.
I don't want to do that to you.
And it is very annoying. Within the first 5 minutes, it's pretty annoying. But I'm assuming that was the goal.
That's the other side of genius. Genius doesn't have to be enjoyable all the time.
You're right.
It
You're right.
is still genius.
Okay, well, Nit, tell me this: is there a piece of art in the world, just in the world, that aggravates the shit out of you, but you love it? Is there one that for you where you're just like, I can't even look at it or watch it, but I love it? What is it?
Yes, it's this video, and it's a guy, and he's singing like David Bowie. He's singing in a David Bowie accent, and he's singing
David Bowie?
He's singing in a David Bowie voice, and he's going, I'm a cat, I'm a kitty cat, and I dance, and I meow, meow,
and you
meow.
you simultaneously hate it and love it.
What else can you do to it? That's all you can do to that.
Yeah.
What's yours? What's a song, not a weird thing, what's a song that you reluctantly love, that you're just like, I hate that, I like that, I like that.
I hate that, I like it?
Yeah.
I think I probably have a few.
From any genre.
Of any genre. I know. You know that song? Have you ever heard that song? I don't even think we could play it because we'll get dinged right away. But it's a song by a group called The Outfield. And Josie. Damn it! I wonder if I can just play a sec. Fale, you think I could play that? Do you know what song that is? You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Y'all are whacked then. Hold on. I'm gonna just play like a second of it. Don't even put it up on the screen, Fale. Let's just get audio.
Just see if we can do this. This is what we do. We go in these pockets for you.
Yeah, I can't believe it. You'll know this. You'll know it when I play for sure. This is it.
Ricky don't lose her number.
Have you heard it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yes.
That's the
awful.
one.
That's awful.
It's awful. And I kind of like, no cap, like when you start to hear the lyrics too, I don't think you can write lyrics like that anymore. It's like, I like my girls a little younger. Yeah, it's a weird kind of creepy song, but the hook just gets me, man. and I'm super ashamed of it.
That's been around forever.
Yeah.
That's not your fault.
But yeah, thank you, man.
It's not your fault.
It's not my fault. Don't you do this to me, man. Don't you do that to me.
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
Let me say this. I just went back and I watched Good Will Hunting, and before that scene, there's a part where he throws him out. He throws him out, and he goes, and I never got this until this time. I just saw it. He goes, "Fuck you." He goes, "You're the shepherd." And I never got that a ewe is a female sheep.
Right.
That's one of the slickest jokes I've ever heard in a movie.
Wait, when does he say that?
It's before that big scene. There's a time when Robin Williams is just tired of him getting joked on, so he goes, "Just get out."
Yeah.
And then Will goes, "You're chucking me?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, I want to be a shepherd. Isn't that something wrong with that? And he goes, so then they have a fight, and he goes, "Get out." He goes, "Well, fine. Fuck you." And he goes, "You're the shepherd." I've seen that movie 15 times. I got to say that is
I never caught that ever.
That's one of the slickest jokes I've ever caught. That's crazy.
Wait, and he's calling him shepherd because why?
There's a scene before that he goes, "What do you want to be when you grow up, Will?" And essentially Will Hunting goes, "I want to be a shepherd. I want to tend a bunch of sheep." And then Robin Williams goes, "Well, fuck that, dude. You're going to play around. You're wasting my time. Get out." And they have a little argument. He goes, "Get out." He goes, "Fine. Fuck you." Will is leaving. "Fuck you." And Robin Williams responds, "You're the shepherd."
That is hard. Yeah. You're the shepherd. Yeah, I do remember that now. I never caught that.
I never knew what the fuck that meant.
Wow.
I don't even know for sure if that's what it means.
You smoke too much weed.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is.
Oh, dude,
mostly you're just really, really high.
Yeah.
2Mex Cinema, guys. We're here every other Wednesday. In case you didn't know, 6 p.m. Around 6-ish. We like y'all to get in the chat room, warm it up, keep the hot plate going. And then we go to about 7:30. We got 15 more minutes. So, guys, if you want to get a request in, can we open the floodgates today?
Yeah.
And just go, we'll play even if we played it before, if you just want to hear a favorite.
About that.
Just for today.
You wicked smart.
60 East came on. I'm wicked smart.
You wicked smart.
Come on, man. Don't do this to me, Parker. Don't do this. Okay, if you guys are in the chat room, throw them up. We'll play, even if you can link it to 2Mex, we'll play it.
I'm with
How
that.
about that?
I'm with that.
But we got 15 minutes, so we probably got like 2 or 3 songs to fit in. I'm going to throw in...
Why don't you do that? It's been a minute. You haven't played anything.
Yeah, let me think. 2Mex, something related to 2Mex.
What you like?
I got one. Yes, I got one.
Hey.
Yes, I want to hear Open Mike Eagle.
Whoa. How you like them apples?
And I would like to hear Celebrity Reduction Prayer. I don't know if you've ever heard this. Produced by Odyssey.
No, sir. Ooh, and I'm a fan of Odyssey.
Super dope. Open Mike Eagle, shout out. We got to get him on the show soon, too.
Oh, my.
Now, I know I invited you. I still want you to leave now. This is a whole long thing just telling you to leave. Leave my mind. Leave. I woke up down in
Check out this video, bro.
I've made mistakes in my judgments. I built you up in my head. This is my prayer for your production. You're not my aunt, uncle, or cousin. Not your nephew, but your husband. You think just cause you buzzing, you got license, but you doesn't. I hugged you like a glowworm. Come down now cause it's your turn. I ain't got nothing but time. Like that long haul to that slow burn. I did too much of my homework, killed my confidence with this research. I put people on pedestals. Ego's reaction is knee-jerk. I'm trying to work on my weakness. It's not all roses and peaches. It's no secret. I found myself in a funk for a whole weekend over email failures and DMs. Did they get that shit? Should I resend? What should I do when I see them talk all soft and passive like Cleveland? Even wise men can go mindless, voluntarily rocking them blinders. It generates all the shyness, calling some other human your highness. They forgot about when they punch clocks with Capri Suns in their lunchbox. Bad haircut with them sunspots. Drank fruit punch and wore dumb socks. Yeah. Get out my wallet, not my food. Get out my water, not your hurt. Get out my lava. What the fuck is my problem? It's a prayer for the American religion. Get out my food, get out my Java, not my nurse. Get out my doctor, not my priest. Get out my llama. What the fuck is my problem? It's a prayer for the American religion. It's not worth my attention, let alone all of these mentions. This first time is a warning, the next move is suspension. Got my own lapses in thinking, my processes are stinking. You're not Gandhi, you're not Yoda, you're not President Lincoln. Give a fuck if you was Oprah.
shit was so good.
I'll laugh at you like the Joker.
All right. We got dinged.
It happens.
It happens.
Got our guy Fale in the booth watching our back.
So tight now. You can't ding us anymore, fools.
Buddy.
Fale jump on it like, no.
Yada da.
Yeah.
Yada da.
You got one for us? That was Open Mike Eagle, Celebrity Reduction Prayer. By the way, Mike Eagle, come on to Max Cinema. I'd love to talk to you soon.
Please do. A good friend of mine out here in San Diego requested some Rick Scales, 2 scales off of the.
Oh, I got that.
Yeah. I mean, any excuse
off
to
the
play
Bandcamp.
Off of the Bandcamp.
Okay.
Off of the Ghostwriting for Guy. Any excuse to play that. Any
excuse to play that. That is a good one. Yes.
Any.
Great album.
Think I had a double.
And we don't have to bring it up on the screen, Follow. We just play it. It's just on his Bandcamp. Damn, there's so many good songs on this album.
I mean, whatever you want to do.
But yeah, let's play the 2 scales. How dope is that for Rick too? That he called it 2 scales.
That's pretty witty.
Shout out to Rick Scales. If you guys don't know who Rick Scales is, go peep him out. He's a part of our crew, The Fresh State.
Yep.
Amazing artist. He has a great group called 18 Scales. Add it on your Spotify. 18 Scales. Trust me, you will thank us in 2 weeks. You'll be like, yo, I discovered 18 Scales. They're so dope.
Yep.
I didn't know they existed, blah, blah, blah. And you're going to love it. But this is Rick Scales, the rapper in 18 Scales with 2Mex.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let it happen. Let it happen. Let it happen. Watching the sunset and feeling the breeze, staring at city lights like observing galaxies. Perfect time to reflect on what it means to be. Remember how I used to force things to fit my steez, and how it all broke cause it wasn't meant for me. The homies told me, yo, you can't force history. And now I'm swimming with the current to extend my speed. Whipping up mother rhymes, trying to get my cream. Opened up a 2Mex, I was just 19. Now we're spitting 16s like some hip hop fiends. On our culture's day of birth, while we live our dreams. Funny how these things work, makes me trip out, G. When it's unexpected, there's more passion. From daily life to family life to rapping. It makes me laugh when I start to imagine how my life would have turned out had I not let it happen. Let your thoughts roam free, let your inhibitions leave, let the bullshit be and let it happen.
Let it do what it do, let the woman call you until it manifests true and let it happen.
Let the alpine play, chips fall where they may, let the congregation say let it happen.
Keep the lyrics on call, learn to balance it all, it's the universal law to let it happen. I spent a quarter of a century accumulating the knowledge acquired to fire on all cylinders. This new world order is all just propaganda designed to distract us and to tire us all mentally. Part of the plan to break scales, we family, which means we fight at the dinner table. We ain't no beginner label, we're able to make the kind of magic that got you double checking the camera angle. Get tangled on the string from your puppeteer up in here, freer than OJ, making musical history the whole day. It's like I see the whole universe opening itself up to me. No longer am I standing in the doorway. The more ways that they dream about your mission, the path to victory can really come to fruition. Go hard in the paint, but take some naps and keep some snacks in your backpack and make it happen.
Let your thoughts roam free, let your inhibitions leave, let the bullshit be and let it happen.
Let it do what it do, let
I see
the
some of
woman
you
call
already
you
following
until
Rick
they
Scales, telling
manifest
us in
true
the
and
chat
let
room.
it
That's super dope.
happen.
Let the alpine play,
Maybe we'll
chips
play,
fall where they may, let the congregation say let it
maybe
happen.
we should play an 18 Scales video. What do you think?
If it's me, I know. But yeah,
Okay, Fale, this one we are going to bring up. Let's go 18 Scales. Fade Nasty, right? We get because if we're introducing 18 Scales to them, they gotta probably hear. This is one of my favorite songs. Every time they perform this, they've actually performed at ThoughtFest as well and demolished it. This is 18 Scales, Fade Nasty. Again, follow 18 Scales on Spotify. Shout out to the Fresh State. Let's go.
You guys ready?
Yeah!
Great.
Fly as a discus, going the distance. You tore your meniscus, fucking with this shit. Not hard to miss like Cool G raps. Lisp is with my click, mixing it up with bad bitches. Heard you want something to bounce to, that's this shit. Twist J's, they get burnt just like bridges. Take two and past it, my mind drifted, lifted off that yo, I'm tripping on the dance floor, might dry hump your
Yo, Urban Sweet SA, shout out to y'all.
Different than y'all rappers, I'm gifted. Got dope off that show, then I spent it. How did I spend it? That's none of your business. Compton Mule sipping, got the hemp rock in it. If anybody asks you about that boy flipping, tell them it wasn't Rick, yo fake nasty, did it
like that, y'all.
Don't stop, like that, y'all. Don't stop. One shot for my niggas, you don't stop. Two shots for my niggas, you don't stop. I said, y'all fake nasty, did it like, hey, fake nasty, did it like that, y'all. Don't stop. Two shots, y'all. Excuse me, you don't.
Yo, so I want y'all to follow Rick Scales. Let him know Tumex Cinema sent you. Let him know how deep our army is. Tumex TV, man. Tell him we're not playing around with y'all.
Man, listen.
You know what I mean? Show him some love. Give Rick Scales and 18 Scales some love, man.
Hello. Slaps.
Let me see what's going on in this chat. I'm gonna check in with this chat room. I haven't been following.
Why don't you do it?
Sorry,
then?
man. I'm sorry.
Yada.
See, this is real. We live. Oh, I wanted to say shout out to Urban Sweet SA, by the way. Urban Sweet, Cheryl Meadow, all of them tuned in right now.
Oh, right now?
San Antonio, stand up.
Oh, hey, I got folks out that way.
You know what I mean? Like, let's go, man.
Yeah.
Let's go. We got the whole world's tuned in right now, man. Around the world, people are tuning in.
I'm about that.
Australia's tuned in.
Ooh.
Shout out to that.
And Boyle Heights.
Yes, and Boyle Heights. You love you some Boyle Heights, man.
I mean, you ever seen them anyway?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Man, trying to get invited to all those quinceañeras. You know what I mean? For the older sisters, come on, man. Get your minds out of the gutter, chat room. What's wrong with you?
They got aunties.
Clearly.
There's hella aunties.
Clearly, that's what we're talking about. What do you? What are we playing? We got room for one and then one to go out on.
I'm saying. Sleep Talk, Afro.
60, yeah, because 60 was on today, right?
Yep.
Shout out to Afro too, man. A really good dude.
Yep.
I've interviewed him on Crappy Awesome. He's really cool kid.
Yeah, man. Man.
And he's got his heart in the right place when it comes to this hip hop stuff, man.
I like that.
Sleep Talk featuring Afro, produced by Curtis King, none other. By the way, we're going to be having Curtis King on the show soon. Curtis King is now official correspondent at Chris Sees the Internet. So he's part of the Tumex TV family, man.
Welcome.
So we'll have him come over here and maybe do a beat set or something like that. That'd be fire,
That'd
right?
be dope.
Yeah.
An on-air beat set. We've never had nothing like that.
Fire, Curtis King, yeah. But this is 60 East featuring Afro, Sleep Talk. This is a goodie. This is a goodie. It slaps.
It slaps.
Focus, living hopeless, thinking they would up and notice. Do the most to be the dopest. Know the flows is that explosive. Slept with roaches, urban poets know to cherish every moment. These are God's hands swinging a axe named Otis. Know I'm steady coasting by the ocean, heavy smoking opponents. No commotion, packing shows with no promotion. Motion and devotion, repping setting stones in motion. My spoken word is golden. I'm Achilles versus the Trojans, going out like Logan in the ring. I'm like Hogan, you falling off like Owen. My third eye stay open, ain't worried about a follow, make you swallow on a hollow. I leave the greatest dead in the ring like Apollo. I'm Alonzo, King Kong of my city's Congo. Tory Hanzo sharp, you ain't even in the combo. The head honcho pulling up to your condo. It's a murder taking place like OJ in the Bronco. 60.
Let's go. Platformcollection.com. Tumex TV.
Gather around. Everybody come closer. One time. It's like this. Listen up, nigga. Yo. Yo, eyes open.
It be the Pro 60 East California, yeah. Tag team champ, black speech, the more I say. Then I keep that I be the better I speak. Rapido, fro, matelo, body drop low, bang, body gone, ghost. You know when I speak, I be Speedy Gonzalez. And each beat it can be abolished, whip defeated, demolished. And rules I spit straight facts and get your crew laced back up on a doomsday track. And Kunta Kinte's back. It's hiding in the dough now. Wicked with flow now, digging your hoe down. Fit to the 4 pound, lifting your feet up off of the flow now. Ripping the show and dip with the focal. I'm against the folk wow. 60 Eastern Pro spitting the flow out. The 300-pound fro, you know we hail from the underground. Hop, skip, and jump in a circle, nigga, go run around. Back in the day, House of Pain, they get me jump around. I be like homie Shock G, ladies I hump around. Hey, off balance, do not challenge the off the top madness. Bar standards, the Long John bastard.
It's a goodie.
With my Don Juan Guan magic. Pro step up on the scene with 60 East, you know it's all tragic.
Salute me, nigga.
Hey, Urban Sweet, I'm gonna send you some 60 East music, man. You guys got a link. He throws the Happiness of Pursuit Festival. Y'all need to be playing them out there for real. We need to get Urban Sweet out for the Thought Fest. You know what I mean? For the Happiness of Pursuit Festival.
Make it happen. That's what we're doing. We connect.
We need to connect people, man. Yeah, they saying that I need to make a wax wallet, and I will. I'm gonna make a wax wallet tonight. I'm gonna make Parker a wax wallet.
I don't want to be a wax wallet.
You need to get a wax wallet, man, so you can get some NFTs, so the people can send you some NFTs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need your own little wallet. That's how it works. You get like this wallet. It's a digital wallet, and then that's where you can keep them.
Wallet rhymes with whippersnapper.
That's right. Good. I see it. We're very advanced on this show. Okay, so we got one more to go out, man. Anything before it's over? Yo, Finest City Entertainment.
Shout out. Big
All day,
shout
all day.
out.
Follow them, by the way, on Instagram, especially if you're an artist in the Southern California area. You're trying to get live streaming going, filming, you're trying to shoot videos, all that, meetings, corporate meetings, all that kind of stuff.
All of it.
Finest City Entertainment. Get them on Instagram. Or you can go over to my Instagram right now. They're tagged in my last post.
Big shout out. And then, of course, big shout out Melly and
Mike Mackey. In the command room.
60 East 909.
909.
Right?
Yep.
Platform
OG Hip Hop Eddie.
OG Hip Hop Eddie. ThopFest.com.
.net.
ThopFest.net.
THOP.net.
Yeah.
And then, guys, if you're wondering, platformcollection.com, the website is down right now. It's not actually down. We took it down because we're reintroducing something over there. We're really excited about the new website that's going to be coming this summer. Until then, follow Platform Collection on Instagram. We're going to be doing song reviews. You're finally going to be able to see the reviewers' faces. They're going to be talking about songs, reviewing videos, all from Instagram. So go there. We're going to treat Instagram like a blog for us. So go there, discover new music. We're going to be breaking music there as well over at Platform Collection on Instagram. Please go do that. What are we going out on? We need a song to go out on. Like,
if you ask me, I'll pick, but you don't want me to pick. 'Cause I'll pick.
I don't want you to pick.
You don't want me to pick. You better pick.
I feel like we should let Mike Mackey. We haven't seen Mike Mackey in months.
See if you can find him.
Hip Hop Eddie, do you think we can find Mike Mackey? Can you bring Mike Mackey out here and see if we could?
He's not here.
I know he's got to be here somewhere.
He's not
it's a big
here.
studio. He gets lost. He goes down rooms and just doesn't come out. So
I sent him a text.
You sent him a text?
I did quite a few days
His
ago.
phone's probably off. He's one of those guys.
I believe it.
Where his phone's just off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know why it's off. He's like, why? I can't do nothing with it.
Oh, wake up.
Oh,
Siri.
Mike,
Wake
you
up,
work here?
Hey,
That's
you guys are doing a great job on the show, man.
That's
tying up around.
Mike. You don't? I guess he just works here now. It's probably
Shout out
janitorial.
DMX. Shout out
Is there a
Rough
song
Riders.
you'd like to hear while you sweep the up, sir? Anything you want.
I'm privy to Sun God Sons.
Sun God Sons. I wouldn't have guessed that. I would not have guessed that.
I mean,
Sun
whatever.
God Sons. I guess we can place that. Guys, we'll see you in two weeks. Not next Wednesday, the Wednesday after. And I think we're going to have another guest on.
Another guest.
I think it's going to be a goodie, though. And I think it's going to be a female artist on next week. If you can guess who it is, maybe we'll send you something.
Ooh.
So hit me up if you know who it is. Sun God Sons.
Ooh.
Is that it? Sun God Sun. No,
it's Taylor
it,
Swift.
Is it S-O-N? Sun. Yeah, Sun God Sons, right?
Could be Alyssa Milano.
I don't know why we listen to Mike Mackey, first of all. Sun God Sons.
Or Alana Miles. Remember her? She did that song Black Velvet.
I'm not even... Why is it not... Normally it comes... Okay, well, we definitely got to go now. So Sun God Sons, Miners into Fire. There we go. That one?
I like it.
Okay. Well, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. PlatformCollection.com. 2Mex TV. Guys, in the chat room, please, if you want to support this show, hit a thumbs up, hit a subscribe.
Yeah.
Share the YouTube video. Just tell the homies what's going down here all the time. You know what I mean?
It could be Lucy Liu. Is Lucy Liu the guest next week?
Lucy Liu, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But it's coming up, and you guys are going to love it. So we'll see you guys next time. Shout out to all y'all. Please be safe. And try not to cough on anybody. I think that's the rule. Other than that, do what you want. We'll see you.
Rolling in cheap ass cars, making money off God, trying to live the facade, but like the talking heads to these walking dead. Just mad because they're better, we can walk man's dead. I dedicate this to your heart like a Martin LeBeau. A little drive-by rappers take your art to go. Pour some water on your chia and just start to grow. You're still just another stain on my carpet though. You better put your brakes twice on this fix-it ticket. Little punks with the nuts, I'm like, kick it, cricket. Even if you bled me out with that sticky icky, got no time for you rapping. Gypsy hippie, this bottle like hypnotic, Jean Grey gave me, just hit me. Lyrics from the 10K daily, you couldn't give me. Raise your hands if your shoulders and arms are suitable. My CDs are so the shoulders. Pharmaceutical, bring the alarm if you think that your karma's mutable. But stay away from me because I'm charming and beautiful. Army behind me, but we're non-recruitable. I hate these such a carny Barney's in the uniform. Project Bro, the code is in the cubicles. Things you should know, things that you shouldn't know. Headache in the ground is non-computable. Either you are or you're not, and that's really though.
Miners in the fire, the wicked lit when they get the flyer. Performance skills are on the machine, so they leave the show in golden things. It's just baby, I'm a thousand town proof. The been riding it out of town group, but our locale is SoCal. They don't know how to blow it, they need to be shown how. From extreme usage, where we torture MCs and the DJ is a holy trinity. When it's them, it's the Three Stooges. I treat your public copies like debris and trash. MCs are crash to rehash raps that upload and try to get a free pass. The crack code, I end up with a D-cash. I walk up them on the bathroom, make them kiss my class ring. My album cover on the flat screen. Hold on, Rara, you know they can't deal with all that stuff. Y'all just mad cause recorded by quote unquote they're up my lower back and call me Todd Bridges. I take them home, no wash dishes. Plus my auspicious world tour, a luxury tour band. You realize the bolts in your scene's floor plan. And when our scenes overlap, you swallow by a whirlpool. Make your girl drool. I do a sexy stretches on a yoga mat. I looked over your rap and solve several grammatical errors on my first proofread. That's why my catalog is what your merch booth needs. Irradiate laser rays and turn light fans into flavor flaves. Turn guest lists into paper mache to still haterade and save your day. When DJ star, a rappers get street cred on the prepaid clients.